Hello, welcome back. Third installment of the Acoustic Sounds Contemporary Records series. You know, there already has been two, the Art Peppers, huge stuff, great stuff, fantastic stuff. And I think we should count the Record Store Day release, the mono version of the Art Pepper. We should take them within the series and take this as the start of the series, because otherwise it doesn't make sense in my opinion. This week we got the poll winners. Here they are, the three poll winners. Barney Kessel, Shelly Manne and Ray Brown. Why the poll winners? Because there has been a poll. I think Metronome, Downbeat, Playboy magazine made a poll, and those three guys landed on the first place when it comes to their instrument. And this is of course quite something, and we have all three of them here. But I don't think that this was the reason. After this release, they also did a couple of other records. So they did it out of respect to each other, I'm quite sure. And but it's a fun aspect that the poll winners are poll winners. Let's briefly go, because we learn a lot from those hype stickers on this release. It says Craft Recordings, Contemporary Records Acoustic Sounds Series, recorded by Roy Donan and featuring jazz greats Barney Kessel, Shelly Manne and Ray Brown. All analog mastering from the original tapes by Bernie Gruntman, pressed on 180 gram vinyl at QRP. And probably most of you do know that, but I tell it anyhow. Bernie Gruntman, of course, is the perfect master engineer for this series, because he started his career with these recordings, with these contemporary recordings, if I'm not totally wrong. So he knows this stuff from the beginning, and this is my guess that this of course helps to do the remaster. And as I said, we have a 1957 stereo recording, and we have Barney Kessel on guitar, Roy Brown on bass and Shelly Manne on drums, and this is of course a fantastic trio, and this hard bop you can listen to is so uplifting, cool and groovy. I can't imagine that anybody of you who is into the Tone Poets Classic series or Acoustic Sound series didn't like this recording, although it might be that, of course, those Art Pepper releases are initially pressed in higher numbers. I can imagine that, because those are probably more popular. But you know, when you have a look, for example, at the Tone Poets series, those let's call them hidden gems are after sometimes the most sought after releases in those series. So this might be also the case here, although this is of course a quite popular, well-known album, but not in the absolute front row. So very interesting, very great album, and of course once more so cool to have it back on vinyl. It has been re-released from Analog Productions such a long time ago on 45 RPM, and now we have it, finally we have it back on vinyl on 33 1/3, which is of course again a beautiful great thing. Yeah, the quality of the pressing. We have, as I said, very early stereo release, and so sometimes the instruments, for example on the first song on the guitar, Barney Kessel, quite on the speaker. This ping pong stereo you have here is very early stereo, but still you have an astonishing soundstage. It's not that the mid is completely empty, which in some of those releases, which it is sometimes too much. It's the case. So in this case, you don't. Maybe some of you who knows this stuff very deep can tell me if there is a mono release. I would love to hear this one as a mono release. Would be quite interesting. I don't know if it's still available, if it's in existence, but this probably would be also a fantastic mono release. Sound-wise, it's an absolute winner. Once again, same level than the Art Pepper. Great stuff. So clear, so nuanced. You have so many details you can dig into that it's just wonderful. You know, the vinyl, in my case, I got luck because I've read that there are some problems with clicks and pops. I don't have that at all. The first listening I did without cleaning the vinyl. Perfect. Silent, dead flat. No complaints at all here. Sound-wise, this is a 9. It's astonishing. I mean, we're talking 1957. It's unbelievable what they get out of these recordings. So beautiful to see. I show you the vinyl and the label. Here we go. You can see that. Beautiful. It comes in the archival, in the Quality Records pressing archival sleeve, or the Acoustic Sound archival sleeve. Your beautiful, serious stuff, where you can be so relaxed that you have an extremely high extremely high chance of getting a fantastic recording and a fantastic remaster. They delivered again. They are, and this is a positive thing, they are so routined in this stuff. Just astonishing. And by the way, before I forgot, today I got an email. The channel got mentioned in a British jazz magazine. Love that. Thank you for the email, Phil. Nice that you, because otherwise I wouldn't have known it. We got mentioned in a jazz magazine. Look at that, how small the world is. Yeah, okay, that's it for today. Thank you for your time. I will put down the affiliate links in the video description below if you want to support the channel and buy the record, or want to have further informations about the recording, the pressing. Just use them. It's quite helpful. And yeah, thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.